Hey guys, it's Melissa. Today I'm back with this super glam evening look. You can't really get much more glam than a smoky eye and a red lip, and when I go out I like to go all out. So if you want to see how to get this look, then keep watching and I'll show you. So first things first, we have to prime. I'm using the Golden Cat brush. This is the perfect brush to apply concealer and to apply primer, and I am applying MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I love this as a primer because it really cancels out any veins or discoloration you have on the lid and gives you that perfect blank space to work upon. So then I just use the warmth of my finger to blend this out, and then I'm setting that primer in place. I'm using the Jungle Cat brush and a little bit of translucent powder. Moving on to the first step, I am doing my transition color, and I'm using the Bornean Bay Cat because this is nice and fluffy and helps to fluff out that shade. The transition color is the lightest color that you put on the lid, and I like to place it on the upper crease and around the outer corner as well. I build it up until I have the pigmentation that I like, and then I move on to another color. I'm taking this reddish brown color, and I'm using the Sand Cat brush. It's a slightly smaller, fluffier brush, and I am just working this color on top of that original shade, only a little bit lower down, and I'm also taking this one underneath the eye as well. So I work it around the outer corner, through the crease, and down around the lower lash line as well. So I just work in circular motions and windshield wiper motions until it's blended as perfectly as I would like. So taking the darkest brown from the palette, this is the darkest color we'll be using. I'm using this on my fluffiest brush, the Jaguar Gundy Cat, and I am just patting this, just using little patting motions on the outer corner and working it slightly into the crease, but mostly focusing this on the outer corner, and then I'm also dragging it underneath the eye as well, to keep the darkness and to make it really smoky. And then I decided that I actually wanted to make this a spotlight eye, so I decided to focus the dark color also on the inner corner, leaving just the blank space in the middle of the lid. This is a spotlight eye, and I'm going to add a little bit of glitter onto this first, but to create this and to create the drama and all the focus to go to the center of the lid, I'm packing the color on the inner corner as well as on the outer corner. And now I'm moving on to this. This is my Stila Magnificent Metals Liquid Metal, and this is just so pigmented and so amazing. So I'm popping this on to the center of the lid. It dries super quickly, so I wanted to get it blended out slightly on the edges just so it was nice and smoothly blended together. So I'm using the Fishing Cat to sort of diffuse the edges and make it look really smooth. And then of course we have to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner, and the perfect brush for this is the Marbled Cat. It's really precise and really just gets everything perfectly where you would want it. And now it's time for winged liner. I feel like when I'm doing a smoky glam look, I can't be without winged liner. So I'm actually using my brow brush for this. This is the Iberian Lynx, and I decided to try this for winged liner, and I really liked how it worked out. It's an angled brush, so it helps create the perfect wing. So I'm just building up my wing, and then I am of course taking the black gel liner through my waterline as well, because this just makes the look even more glam, even more dramatic, and just very smoky. And I can't be without lashes when I'm doing a glam look, so I'm using the Sosumi Glam lashes, and these are in the style Milan, and then I'm just blending my false lashes and real lashes together with a little bit of mascara. And then we can't be without a little bit of blusher and some highlights, so I'm using the MAC Nutcracker Collection Duo. I just love this blusher. I feel like it's so complimentary on my skin tone, and then I can't be without highlights. I absolutely love highlighting literally as much as I can get away with on my face, and the perfect brush for this is the Ocelot because it's so precise. It puts the color exactly where you want it, and I put this on my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, down the center of my nose, and on the tip of my nose as well. And moving on to lips, I am stepping slightly out of my comfort zone today. I'm a very nude lip girl. I just love a nude lip. I feel like it goes with everything. But when I want to be extra glam, I like to go for a red lip. So I'm first lining my lips with a very dark brown by MAC, and then I am taking Ruby Woo. I think this is the most beautiful red that there is, and I really like the ombre effect that this gives. So to blend that liner and lipstick together, I'm taking my Bella and Bear lip brush, and I'm making sure that there aren't really any harsh lines on my lips because I don't want it to be too obvious. And then because I wanted it to be slightly more ombre, I'm taking my concealer and I'm popping it in the center of the lips, just so I can have that light to dark on the outer corners on my lips. I love that effect, and I just feel like it complements the look more, and it also makes your lips look bigger and fuller. So I love this. And that is the finished look. So this is the finished look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I feel like it's super glam and perfect for any sort of evening occasion or really glamorous event, maybe even a formal or a wedding or anything like that, or even just a night out. I really like it. I love the red lip. I feel like it's the cherry on the top, but of course, if you don't like a colored lip, you could pair this with a nude lip. It would look just as good. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!